every single time I come to film a video, my mum decides to hoover. Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm starting with a bare face, which kind of indicates I'm going to be doing something makeup related, and as you can probably tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. So recently, over the past few months and weeks, I've been accumulating some makeup which I've then been putting to the side in hopes of being able to do a full face of first impressions. I do have every single item apart from concealer, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything that I've got. But this is the first time you are seeing my face on your screen. Hello, my name is Jasmine. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. The button is just down there, and yeah, if you enjoy the video, as always, give it a huge thumbs up, and without further ado, let's just get on with the video. I'd just like to point out as well, I do actually have a blue tongue. I had a Jolly Rancher, yeah. And I also apologise if the lighting keeps changing. I'm using natural lighting because I did recently move my room around. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in some previous videos. At the moment I've just got black background up because it's not a very nice background from the view of my window. But I'm using my window for lighting. Yeah, so there's downsides and there's upsides, but you know, yeah. But I think we'll start with eyebrows since that's what I usually do first. So I have two of the Lottie London Arch Rival Brow Artist pencils. I've got one in light and I've got one in medium. They both seem like pretty similar shades, but I feel like the light might be a bit too light. So I have light on the left side here and then the medium on the right side. I feel like medium matches my hair a lot more, so I'm going to use that. So I don't know how well you guys can see, but I actually still have an outline from the Maybelline brow tattoo. It's only faint, but this is still on after 4 days now, and it claims to last 3 days, so yeah, definitely lasts a lot longer. But it's nothing that's like annoying, like I can go over it, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to go in with this, and I don't normally use a like stick pencil like this. I usually use my dip brow pomade, so yeah. Okay, so I've outlined my eyebrow. Don't know how well you can see it, but I'm not mad at it. Like, it's worked quite well. So I'm just going to fill it in a little bit. That is a pretty good brow. Like, I'm not mad at this colour, and it also matches really well. So yeah, quite good. So now I'm going to do my other eyebrow, obviously, because who's going to go out with all the eyebrows? Not me. So I've done my eyebrows as best as I can using that product. I don't normally use a pencil like eyebrow stick or anything. Like I said, I normally use my brow pomade, but I do also have another product that I'm going to use on my brows today. And that is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. So I'm in the shade 3. This is what the product looks like, and it just opens like this, and that is what the powder looks like. That is the difference between the lighter and the darker shade just on my fingers. And then this is what the little applicator looks like, and if you go like this, it turns into a spoolie as well, which you can then clip onto the end so it looks like that. So again, I'm just going to comb through my eyebrows, and then I'm going to take the darker shade and apply that on the outer third of my eyebrows. So that is what my eyebrows look like now. I'm not mad at the product. It did add a lot more like definition and a lot more colour into it. It filled up the sparse areas basically, and it just made my eyebrows look a little bit better. I don't actually have a brow setting gel, so I'm just going to use a normal brow gel that I use, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, so I'm just going to do that now. So unlike many of my other tutorials today, I'm going to start with my face. So I'm going to prime using the Collection Prime and Ready setting spray. It says prime and ready, so I'm presuming you can use it as primer as well, but we're going to do it anyway. Woo! And then gonna follow that up using the Collection Prime and Ready Anti-Fatigue Illuminating Primer. I presume this is going to be a lot like the L'Oreal Illumi Magique primer, which I absolutely love and haven't used in ages. So I'm just going to apply this on my face. Just blending that in using my fingers. So now that that's all blended in, it doesn't actually illuminate the skin that well. And now something different to what I usually do, I'm actually going to do some colour correcting, because as you guys can see, I've got a fair few pimples popping out at the moment and I have dark under eye circles. So I'm going to use the Nip and Fab Terracotta concealer, and I'm going to put this under my eyes to counteract my dark circles. It just looks like this. And then I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection, the green one, and I'm going to put that over my blemishes to help counteract the redness. So yeah. It's actually really funny to see how much redness I actually have on my face. Yeah. You know, just thought I'd give it a try because I don't usually do it. And now I'm going to apply the terracotta. So the applicator just looks like this, and you just squeeze it. Oh, and out it comes, and oh my god, well done, Jasmine. Just wipe that off. I'm actually such klutz. Now I'm going to slightly blend this into the skin using a Real Techniques beauty sponge. Just going to gently dab, and so that's just completely come off the actual blemish. Yeah, so that's just completely come off the blemish that's there. I don't know how well you can see that, rather than like, and again, it's just come off it, which just makes it look more obvious. Maybe I needed to blend this in a lot quicker. And that's just all gone in my hair. Oh my god, I love my life. Now I swear that when you colour correct you have to set the powder. I don't know if this is correct, don't quote me by it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now moving on to foundation, I have 4 of the Miss Sporty Real Me Second Skin Effect foundations. So these are just stick foundations, just like this. I've got the shade 1, 2, 3 and 4. I think 1 and 2 are definitely too light for me. Yeah, they're probably out of the picture. So I feel like it's going to be between 3 and 4. So I've gone with shade 3, which is really medium. There is this much product in it, so you don't actually get that much compared to, for example, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, which I've had for ages now. As you can see, it's a lot wider and there's like half the product there, and I have had this for absolute ages. So yeah, that's just a little comparison there, but this is obviously a lot cheaper than this. Oh, it's a bit hard. Ugh. Yeah, this is literally like too light for me. Number 4 it is. So I'm now going to blend this in using a clean beauty blender, and I'm also just going to dampen it a little bit with the Prime and Ready Collection Setting Spray. And then blend. Yeah, this is not blended. Okay. Yeah, this really isn't blended. Oh my god. This foundation is really not blending in, and also this concealer has not done me any favours. It's just completely come off. And now I'm blending in that second layer. Okay, so that is now all blended in as much as I can possibly blend it in. I can definitely feel that it's on my face. It's not lightweight. Now, unfortunately, I don't actually have a concealer that I'm yet to try out, so I'm just going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I use this religiously. Then I'm going to blend this in using my beauty blender again. Now, I don't actually have a new setting powder, so I'm just going to use the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer Powder, and I'm just going to set under my eyes. Now, before I set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Barry M Liquid Chrome Highlighter Drops. So I did get sent this lovely parcel from Barry M, which came with all 5 of their liquid highlighters. So the one I'm going to be using is Beam Me Up, which just looks like this. I really like this one because it is very golden, and obviously at the moment I've kind of still got my tan from my holiday, but all the other shades are absolutely stunning, and yeah, they just look gorgeous, so let's try them out. Now obviously the applicator is a little droplet. Bounce that into the skin. Wowza, that's bright. Okay, so a little bit hard to blend. Okay, so it's kind of like solidified, like it's not blending anymore. Okay, so I had to use my fingers in the end to blend it out. I found that using like a circular motion with my fingers applied it better than using a beauty blender. I feel like once I was pushing it into the skin, I was just kind of setting it in place. So I'm going to try the other side and again just try it with the beauty blender, or just I might just go straight in with my fingers. But that does give it quite a nice glow. But now I'm just going to set the rest of my face, like my chin area and my forehead. Now moving on to contour and bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Nip and Fab contour palette. I imagine it to be very much so like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. Mine's in the shade 2 medium. I feel like this could be an alright match for me, but I could potentially also be light. Now comparing it to the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, these contour pans are a lot bigger than these ones. This one, however, does feel a lot heavier and a lot more expensive to this one, because this one is just made out of plastic, whereas this one is kind of like a cardboard. So to contour, I'm going to take this small brush here, which just looks like this, and I'm going to take this shade here and I'm just going to contour. Okay, so I've done one side, and I think because of my lights it does look a little bit better, but in person it is a lot more red. I'm now going to mix a mixture of this one and this one together to create more of a bronzy shade to apply on the tops of my cheeks. And now I'm going to move on to highlighter to top this natural glow that we already have, because you guys know I can't not just have a natural glow. So I'm going to use the Nip and Fab highlighter palette. This is the Stroboscopic palette, I think. Probably butchered that. But yeah, this reminds me very much of the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit, which I'll just quickly go get. So this is the Nip and Fab highlighter palette, and this is the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit. As you can see, they're kind of similar, apart from obviously this first shade here in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette is literally white, and then this one is more of a gold, whereas this is more yellow. But these 3 shades are definitely very similar, and the middle shade is very similar as well. So today I think I'm going to take a mixture of these 3 colours here. They are the colours that I tend to use in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, so I'm just going to do the same. I literally just run back and forth between them all. Ooh. Now to tie the look together, I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. Now, I don't usually apply blush, it's not something that I'm a huge fan of, but I recently got this sent to me from Lancome. It is the Olympia's Wonderland face palette. So you just open it and it looks like this, and then pull it out. Oh, got it the wrong way. Pull it out and it looks like this, and I think this packaging is so ridiculously cute. You just open it, it's like a little book. See, you open it, it just looks like this. So it comes with lipsticks, blush and eyeshadows. Lightly blush that on. Blushing my cheeks, my cheeks. Now that the face is done, it's of course time to move on to the eyes. So for the eyes, I have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This has been sitting in my drawers for about 2 months now, screaming at me being like, Jasmine, come on, we need to film, like, I want to be out there, I want to show you what I'm made of. So this is what the palette looks like, and of course it is up my alley because it is all reds and oranges, and you guys know that I do love my reds and oranges. So yeah, I'm excited to jump into this palette. So yeah, let's just do it. Using the brush that it comes with, which I'm a huge fan of, it's a lot nicer than the other ones that the Naked palettes used to come with. I'm going to take the shade Chaser, which is the second shade in. I'm going to apply this all over my lid. Now I'm going to try the other end of the brush, and I'm going to take the shade Sauce and I'm going to apply this in my crease as a transition colour. So now that that is blended in, I'm going to take the shade K9, which is this one here, and I'm also going to apply that in my crease. I'm also going to apply this under my eyes. Now I'm going to take the shade He Devil and I'm going to further deepen the crease. Now I'm going to take the shade in Fuga and I'm going to apply this on my outer third. Again, blend that under my eyes. And then I'm going to apply the shade Ashes to the very, very corner of my eyes. And then on the lid for a little bit of sparkle, I'm going to take a mixture of the shade Lumbery, I think, and Scorched. Finally, I'm going to take the shade Ounce and I'm going to apply this in my inner corner and underneath my brow bone for a little bit of highlight. Now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm using the NYX Gunmetal and I'm just applying this in my waterline. And I'm also going to tight line this up. Now that I've done eyeliner, obviously we need to move on to mascara. So I have two mascaras that I'm going to use today. So this first one is the Last Sensational Primer Mascara, which is white. So it just looks like this. And then we have the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara, which just looks like this. And then the brush. So I'm going to apply the primer mascara first and then the Colossal one over the top. So I've now applied the mascara and I have to say, looks pretty good. Like usually I can't see my eyelashes like this, which is why I wear falsies, but it looks pretty good to me. So now the final step that we have to do is obviously lipstick. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with the shade Windsor Rose from the Body Shop, apply this on my lips and hope that this looks okay. So finally, to finish, I'm going to apply the Collection Prime and Ready all over my face again to set my makeup. Woo! So this is the finished look, and I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, as always, remember to go and give it a huge thumbs up down below and subscribe if you are new. Also, if you would like to see me do more of these kinds of videos where I try new products or I do a full face and first impressions, then let me know in the comment section, and let me know if there's a new product that you would like to see me try out as well. I'm open for suggestions, and obviously there are sometimes things that you guys see before I see, or even things that I don't even see that you guys see. So yeah, let me know if there's anything that you want me to try out, and that is it. So I will see you soon with another video. Bye!